This is it. You can kind of see some of the waves. You like that tip, Miss Kathy? Yeah, sometimes I just squeeze it into my hands. Make sure everything is out. You see I still have some, my curl definition forming. My hair is high density. So I just like to check. So let's see. I get itchy the longer I stay in the water for as long as I can remember. So I tend to move fast in the shower. When I don't want to lie, I'm much slower. I don't even know how you guys wear t-shirts. I'm used to being in a bathing suit. You know. But I was like, I'm going to throw, I took Bay's t-shirt. I'm just like, I'm going to throw this on today. But it's so heavy. I just keep squeezing out the water. Okay. So I am going to get, it's a little sudsy. I'll rinse that off. My Felicia Leatherwood. My Peter Kindred didn't come in yet, Caroline. They said they were shipping it on Wednesday. But as soon as it comes, I will do an unboxing. And let you guys know what I think when I get a chance to play around with it and use it. Okay. So for my conditioner, well, let me show this one first. Innersense Hydrating Hair Cream Conditioner. The light is probably is reflecting it. And I use Boost. I put on Innersense first on my hair, and then I put Boost on top. That is how I cocktail my conditioner, because this is how my stylist Abena told me the best way I can use it, right? So for my hair, we want the moisturizing shampoo to go on first so I can get all of the properties from it, and Boost goes on afterwards if or when I need that extra weight. So I did I wasn't even counting, maybe about 4 pumps of the liter size. Thanks, Caroline. Same thing as we do with all products when we put them in our hand, rub them together. Boom. Now the goal here is to get my hair that is black covered white. I start off at the ends on one side. Work my way up. Smoothing my hair down. Smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. Still product on my hand. I rub that through. Kim says I used to mix those two conditioners together but mix them in my hand. Yeah, I've never mixed them in my hand. I've mixed them. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I'll mix them in my hand when I'm lazy or if I'm moving quick. Caroline, Kim said, which brush do you like? Peter Kindred or Felicia Leatherwood? And now you see I'm kind of raking, trying to get the conditioner through my strands. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do one side first and then the other side so you guys can see the difference. So let me clip this side up out the way. These are just some butterfly clips I'm going to use for now. The t-shirt is no fun and sticky. Just try to be modest. Yeah, me too. I was like, y'all don't need to see my body before the summer. Summer body's still loaded. So I'm just making sure I'm getting the conditioner over all strands. Caroline says excited. Oh, to hear my thoughts on the Peter Kindred. Yeah, I'm interested to try it. I'm interested. As I mentioned in the post for the giveaway, I didn't know it was a black-owned company. And that there are 2 women. One's a doctor, one's a cosmetologist. So, of course, they have to know what they're talking about. And I was reading on the site that it could be for those with, like, suffering from hair loss. But I guess it's also good to use it so that you don't have hair loss in the future. So, I'm excited to try it. And Caroline said Peter Kindred is winning in her book. Only thing I'm worried about is like getting through my hair. Because it's high in density. But I guess I probably would just use smaller sections. So as you see here, I'm still just finger detangling right now. Making sure that the conditioner is through all of my hair. Let's check the inside. You guys see. Come through here. And work it through. I will add water, but I'm going to let this sit first. I'm going to do the other side, and then I want you guys to see the difference of how my hair looks with it worked in with water and just applied. Because I think that may be helpful for some people, because I know it was helpful to me. I'm just going to add a little bit more water to this side. Just a little bit. Because it had been sitting untouched. Four pumps of Innersense. Do the same thing I did on the other side. Starting with the ends and working my way up. Miss Kathy says, I bought the Felicia. I'm scared to use it after the first time. So it may be how you're using it, Kathy. It could be. I'll show you when I do it how I've been using it, how it works for me. And that may be able to help you. But definitely I learned a lot from my stylist, because my first session was educational. So I had a mirror in my hand and she showed me how to do things step by step. So this side is foaming up probably a little bit more than the other because I wet it before I applied the conditioner. So we're going to use this side as the example. And I'm just getting that through. And let me just take apart a little piece here. You see the difference? This is without the water. I added the water on my hair first before applying the conditioner. Same amount of conditioner in the same way. You guys can see the difference, right? So we're going to use my left side as the example. Hey, Ebony. Okay. Miss Kathy, you say you start at the bottom using it vertically. So we'll see. Maybe you'll pick up something when I do it. And if you only used it one time and you know, are not comfortable, you may have to try it again. Okay. So my hair, remember I said I want my hair to be white? This is it. My hair is hanging versus this side because of the water. Let me show you guys what the back looks like. Caroline is talking about her pros and cons. So her pros with Peter Kindred: less hair shedding, gentle on the scalp, more forgiving in terms of the learning curve. Okay. Wider base where the bristles and teeth sit. Okay. Here's the back. And look how I'm able to just run my fingers through my hair. I haven't even detangled with my brush yet. See my curls? Okay. I'm going to put the excess on this side. I'm going to go in with a few pumps of Boost. I just used 3, not that much. Probably not even needed. I think I worked this in so well. But I'm so used to using both conditioners, and I love the smell of Boost. ML Broadway says to Kathy, I agree. You definitely need to be educated on the proper way to use or hold the Felicia Leatherwood brush. Holding the hair and adding water to your section is key. Yep. I'm going in, smoothing out my hair. Smoothing. I'm going to add a little bit more water. It feels like it's not even needed, but just a little bit. Also, I'm going to clean my hands off and my brush because it had some soap on it, some shampoo. I'm just going to dip in, push that in. And I usually start from the back sometimes, but since I'm on camera, I'll start from the front. And I usually do this in about 4 to 6 sections. You'll notice that I'll do a lot in 4 to 6 sections. It's a habit. It makes it easier for me. Yeah, you see the water running off my hair. I'll start with a smaller section here. And this is just demo purposes, right? So I take my Felicia, smooth my hair out, and start on the ends. Make sure there's no snags. My hair is not getting stuck. Then I move up. And I'm always doing it inside of my hand. That's just easiest for me. You can move slow. Smooth, go up more. Love Music says, what are the names of those brushes? So this brush is the Felicia Leatherwood brush. And then once I get to the top, I can change my brush and go through. No problem. Oops, something's in my eye. For good measure, I also go in with my hands. This is how I like to see my hair, right? Versus how it looked on the other side. I know that I still need to work in the conditioner, add water to get this side to lay like this. I normally do it all at the same time, but as I said, for demo purposes, I'll show you guys this side and then I can breeze through the other side. I don't normally work in these smaller sections, but I'm trying to help Kathy out. Okay. Once again, I have my section. I start off at the very end. The brush is brushing up against my hand. No snags. I move up further. Going through good. I go up further. Now, y'all see I had some resistance there, right? I wasn't moving as fast because it was a small tangle. It needed to be detangled, needed to be brushed out. Up again in my hand. Sometimes people get like a lot of conditioner on the back of their brush, but you can see it coming down my arms, right? Good. Come up some more. I'm going to split this so I can ensure I get to the root. Here we go. Right? I can get through it without my hand. I turn the brush. And then I rake my fingers through. Boom. Working it in, detangled. Not detangled yet. Starting at the ends. Come up more. Good. Come up more. And just take your time with it, right? Little resistance, so I know I have to go back. More resistance. I'll turn my brush back the long way. Feeling good about it. Go back in. Right? You can also brush from different directions. So you want to come under, over, top, bottom, just to be sure. But I know my hair is conditioned, right? So now this is how my hair pops up just using the brush versus here when I went through it with my fingers, which is why I like to just smooth my hair back down. I feel like it's like working to smooth the cuticles back down. Okay? Did you get that? Hopefully that was helpful. Let me see some hearts if that was helpful for you guys. Caroline says, I would have saved myself breaking 2 Felicia Leatherwood brushes if I had done all those steps. Yeah. This is the original. I think this is the original one. So it has the wider base versus the second edition. I don't know what the new ones that were just released look like. So I've had this for a while. And I only have one right at the top. You guys can't even see it, but there's a prong here missing. Other than that, this is all intact. The other brush that I had with the smaller base, I broke a whole arm off. Okay? So I understand. Okay, so I'm just going to speed through the rest of this process. But once again, let me show you how my hair is different from this side. Working the conditioner in, adding water, detangling, smoothing my hair down versus this side. And it's not necessary, but I'm gonna, I do it for peace of mind. I just clip that section out the way, and I'm gonna go to the back. I'm gonna I'll turn around. I'm gonna zoom through the back. Caroline says, oh, Ebony says, I like the original one. Caroline, yes, I love going back with my hands afterwards to help clump the curls back up afterwards. Yes, that had been missing from my regimen for a while. Okay, I'll do this to the back. It's gonna be a little quiet. So this section is smaller, so I kind of do it differently. Because I trust myself, I kind of just go, right in. But I use my fingers as well. So I brush, come through with my fingers, smooth. Brush, come through with my fingers, smooth. Brush, and smooth. Like I said, this section is shorter. Did you guys see that? And I still go through it with my hands. This is my trouble area, as I mentioned, on my crown, so I'm going to separate it. Can you guys see from the back? I think you guys can see. That's kind of hard. Let me come from this angle. And I keep brushing until it goes through smooth. When I don't feel any resistance, I can change directions. Okay, and then go through this down with my hands to kind of smooth it. Yep, you can see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. I know it's hard when I do it this way since I'm in my hair, so I keep spinning around. I'm going to come through a different angle here because I feel some resistance. Okay. Okay. I want to do it with my hands. Y'all see the difference, right? So before I add water, I'm just going to add in a little bit of boost on this side because I didn't earlier. Running my fingers through. I'm going to clip this to the side just so it's out the way. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. And so you guys have something to, compare your sets to, or even like half and half of your own head to see what you get, and to make this process easy for you, right? I wash my hair every week. I've been doing my own wash and goes. I have been doing wash and goes for about 2 years now. And believe me, when I first started, it wasn't as good as it is now, okay? Just gonna dip a little, get this wet. Crown. Yeah, even my hair, you know, was different. Caroline says one side is definitely more flat. Ebony, what was the first conditioner you used? Oh, I used Innersense Hydrating cream first, and then I put AG Boost on top. My shirt is getting heavy. Big difference. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome, Quiet Leon. I have all this hair on my drain. Okay. So I'm gonna just go through this. If you guys have any other questions, I can kind of see them now. Let me set this up. Ebony, I used AG Balance as my all-purpose shampoo, and Innersense Hydrating Cream Hair Bath as my moisturizing poo. I always do 2 shampoos, and regardless of what the first shampoo is, the moisturizing poo by Innersense is always my second shampoo. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Okay. I see I need to detangle longer. I tend to rush through since my hair is short. No, take your time. And you know why, Wanda? Because as your hair is short, if you take your time now, as it continues to grow out, you'll have those same practices, that same muscle memory, and you're able to repeat it. When I did my big chop in 2010, I wish I would have known the healthy hair care practices for wash and goes, or period, and how to style wash and goes as I did then, because I looked a hot mess. I rocked it though, but I looked a hot mess for at least 5 months before I was able to put my little hair in a puff. Kim says I have to cut it just to get out all of it. You guys must be talking about the conditioner from the conditioning bottles. Yeah, I cut my bottles too. As a matter of fact, this is a pump from Innersense I Create Hold. I cut the bottle and I just haven't discarded the pump yet. We're not going to talk about how long that's been there. Next wash I will. Yeah, give it a try. It shouldn't take long, but if also I wash my hair every 5 to 7 days. So Sundays are mainly like my wash days. In between time, I'll probably do a Thursday wash. And so I don't allow my hair to kind of get that tangled. And that also aids in the detangling process as well. But you guys can see how easily I'm getting through this. Crystal says, you never know when you need a replacement part. Right. Thank you. Because you never know, right? I have a new bottle of I Create Hold, and I'm like, I would just hold on to this pump. What am I doing? I have all the clips in my hair. I need a clip. There we go. So once again, I'm just going from the ends, working my way up, working my way up some more. And the goal is to get the brush to reach my scalp. That's another reason why I do smaller sections. I want to feel it on my scalp. See, there's a tangle there, so I go under the tangle. Come back up, much better. Switch directions based on comfortability. Innersense, Kim says, Innersense needs to find a better way to get that conditioner out. It's like, cut the bottle. Only thing is, it's like you want to recycle the bottle. It can be reused, yada, yada. Nah, cut it. It's too good to go to waste, right? I'm going to add this down here. Okay. Disrespectful clip. Oh, this is a small section. That was a tiny section, y'all. That's why I went through it that so fast. And then look how it looks once I let it go. After I get my hands through it. Right? Running into a little snag. Come on through. Okay. Now, you guys, I don't think you guys can see. Barely any hair in the brush. Barely. Let's see. This is the hair catcher I use. Something I got from like Walmart or someplace. I don't know. And it's been in the drain since I rinsed out my hair. So I'll show you guys. It's a bit messy. Not that much here. Okay. And that's shampoo, conditioning. Not much at all. There's still some in the bathtub, but not much. And I have a little cup on the side that I just put that in. Okay. So, throw these over here. I'll rinse them out later. Going back in, just running my fingers through. Now that everything is done. I like seeing my hair like this. It shows like my shape. It shows how much my hair has grown, right? It also shows how my wash and go may set or may look when I set it. Everything is detangled. Now it's time to rinse out. I see conditioner all over my shirt, right? Ooh, I always need that towel there to wipe my face. It looks good. I see a curls. Thanks, Ebony. Yeah, you see them there. Alright. Guess who water wants to be hot now? So I changed the pressure on my what do you call it? Shower head. It's not necessary, but it's what I do because I'm gonna need water from my gel step as well. And I just go in and I just let the water run the conditioner out. At first I don't touch it, I don't manipulate it. I'm thinking about where I want to part my hair. I'll probably keep the same part that I have, which is on the left going to the right. I already know what I'm using on my hair. Big Papa for my wash and go. Did you really condition if the conditioner doesn't go right? Right.